Did you ever think that this simple invention can make someone a millionaire? Every single one of you that has opened up a can of some sort, you have opened a part of historic invention. The world is full of simple, small inventions that after they surface the eyes of citizen, everyone thinks, wow, why did not I think of that? Ermel Frege invented one of those inventions, and that was the pop top. A huge pop drinker I was as a kid, I had no idea that there was ever a different way to open cans before the pop top was invented. I'll now tell you guys how some of the general information on the pop top invention and how it has changed how we open pop cans today and around the world. In 1959, the brilliant mind of Frege came up with the idea to open cans easier without the need of a key or can opener. He had an idea and ran with it. According to thedailymagazine.com, on February 11, 2017, while at a picnic with family and friends, he realized he'd forgotten to bring an opener for the canned beverages at the event. So he was forced to use a car bumper to pry them open. This is where the inventor inside of him wanted to change the whole style of a can forever. The first version used a lever that pinned a hole in the can but resulted in a very sharp, sometimes dangerous edges. There were cases of people punching this metal through the top of the can and then later, when drinking, accidentally swallowing this metal can top and having to go to the hospital. Then he created the familiar pull tab version, which had a ring attached at the rivet for pulling and which could come off completely to be tossed away. This led to too much litter, and environmentalists did not like this at all. The Pittsburgh Brewing Company was the first customer to the design. Maker of Iron City beer, the company found its sales soaring quickly after introducing the pop-top cans. Other beer and beverage companies became interested, and by 1965, nearly 75% of U.S. breweries were using these pop-tops. In the mid-1970s, complaints from the environmentalists led to development of the can tops we know of today and used non-removable tabs created by the Continental Can Company. Now that you know all about this and how this invention arose, let me explain how this affects the everyday person of America. By the year 1980, his company that created and patented the pop-top design was making $500 million annually. This is a lot nowadays, but back then it was an unbelievable amount. He went from a regular man to a billionaire in days just off this simple, tiny design. Every single pot, beer, or type of drink that is in a typical pop can style drink today has this invention on the top of it and will probably never change. There is no problem or flaw in the tops now, and they are safe and environmental friendly until this changes. This is one of those things that you probably think would not even be considered an invention, since it's so simple and kind of part of the can, but it is and flies under the radar of most drink consumers. According to lemelson.mit.edu, on February 12, 2017, the world's beer and soda consumptions uses about 200 billion aluminum cans per year, and it's on the rise. Now that you know about how everyone affected by this invention daily, I will tell you some information on the inventor himself and his life. Ermel Ernie Frege was born in 1913 in Indiana. He eventually moved to Ohio, where he had a career as a machine tool operator during the 1940s. In 1949, he formed his own machine tool business, the Daytona Reliable Tool Company, in Dayton, Ohio. This firm manufactured tools and machinery for various industries. According to www.daytondailynews.com, on December 29, 2016, to improve his business education, Frege enrolled and graduated from General Motors Institute, modern-day Kettering University. It's in Flint, Michigan. Frege died from a brain tumor in 1989. Soon thereafter, Frege's family sold the Daytona Reliable Tool and Manufacturing Company to business managers. It remains in operation in Dayton today. Now that you have learned and listened to information about Ernest Fraze's great invention on the Pop Top, and even if you do not drink pop or canned drinks, you can definitely relate to the Pop Top invention and have opened or used this before. And now that I reviewed how this small invention affects everyone's daily life and how this came about being an invention, you can now say that you know who invented the Pop Top next, and next time you see a can open. If you really want to challenge your friends or family, next time you crack open a can, quiz them and ask if they know who invented this invention. I bet they don't know, and the inventor is Ernest Fraze.